Hello everyone, welcome back to Andrina's Creations. Today's video I'm going to show you how to customize your own clear boxes. I am going to customize them for some bath bombs. I'll be using some clear sticker paper and you're going to see how easy this is. So let's get started. For your supplies, you're going to need clear sticker paper. I'll be using the Silhouette brand and I have an inkjet printer. My bath bombs, I got them from Dollar Tree. They come 3 for $1. You can use any bath bombs of your choice. Clear acetate boxes, I got these from Amazon. The size of these boxes are 1.5 by 1.5 because that's the size of my bath bomb and it fits perfect in here. If you're using another size bath bomb, make sure you measure your bath bomb to get the correct size of your boxes. And a pair of scissors. If you don't have a cutting machine, you can just use a pair of scissors. Even though I do own 3 cutting machines, I am still going to cut it out by hand. That's all the supplies you're going to need, and let's get started. Using Silhouette Studio, but you can do this in any software. The first thing you need to make sure is that you have your paper size to the size that you're going to be using. I'll be using 8.5 by 11 sticker paper. So on my first icon, it looks like a paper that is called the page setup. So I'm going to go where it says media size and I'm going to put it at 8.5 by 11. After that, you are going to go to Google and save any images of your choice. If you want them to have a transparent background, make sure you save them, and they're called PNG images when they have a transparent background. I'm going to go to my left and I'm going to grab a shape and I'm going to grab the rectangle shape. I'm going to make any size rectangle on my screen, and right here on the top it says width. The size box that I'll be using is 1.5 and the height is 1.5. This is the size of my box. Okay, I want this box to be a clear color, so I'm going to go to my fill panel on my right. It looks like a paint palette. I'm going to click on the color white. Right under the paint palette, it's some 3 lines. That is your outline line style. So right here where it says thickness, I'm going to go up 1. If you leave your thickness of your lines on 0, anything that you put a color on your outline is not going to print. Remember that. Even if you put a color on your outline and your thickness says 0, it's not going to print. So make sure when you are in your line style, where it says thickness, bring it up 1 or how many numbers up. So I'm just going to leave mine on 0.25. I'm going to click on color and I'm going to click on the purple color. I just want mine to have a color, so when I print it, I know exactly where to cut it. Here, you're going to design it however you want, and you don't have to use the shape. You're going to use any shape of your choice. To type, you're going to click on the A on your left, then the A on your right, and select a font that you want to use. To download free fonts, you can download fonts from thefont.com. I have a whole separate tutorial on that. Just make sure before you when you download your fonts, your software should be closed, because if you leave your software open and you download fonts, you're not going to be able to see it on your screen, on your software, I mean. So once you click on the A on your left, A on your right, select the font you want, click somewhere on your screen and start typing. I'm going to click somewhere else on my screen to get off the edit mode. I'm going to click back on my words and I'm still in the text style, the A on my right. And right here, I'm going to center my words. So it has the B, the I, the U, and here, how you want your words to be aligned. I want mine to be centered. As you can see, because I am using a script font, I don't want it to be looking like that. So I'm going to go to my outline color. Click on outline and click on no color. The no color is the one that has the lines over it. I'm going to go back to my fill panel and I'm going to click on the color purple. To size it, I'm just using the little white squares next to my font. If you want to add an image, you're going to go to Google and save your images. And if you have them saved already on your computer, you're going to go to File, you're going to go to Merge, and you're going to look for the image that you want. You're going to click on it and click on OK. And how do you zoom in and out? It's right here, the plus sign and the minus sign. As you can see, the new update in Silhouette, it's when you bring in an image, it auto traces for you because this is a PNG image. I don't want the red outline on it, so I'm going to go to my outline panel, click on color, click on no color. And then I'm going to click on my font, right click and bring to the front. And then I'm leaving my image just like this. I'm going to select somewhere here on my screen, select everything and group it. Before I group it, I'm going to show you something. I am not going to cut this with my machine just because I want to use my full sheet. You know, if you turn on your registration marks, you can fill up your page, and I'm going to show you what I mean. You need to turn on your registration marks if you want your machine to cut this. So on the page setup, the first icon on your right, you have three options up here. So you're going to click on the third one, and it's going to say registration marks. You're going to click on, and your registration marks are on. My thickness, I like to bring it all the way up to 1, and that's how you have it. Now, because I have a rectangle, plus I have words in here and all that, so the machine is going to want to cut everything that I have here designed. And I don't want my machine to cut everything out. Only thing I want my machine to do is cut out the square, and that's all. So I'm going to go to my Send panel. In the Send panel, remember I did not group this. While I'm here, I'm going to click on the font and click on No Cut. I'm going to click on the balloons and click on No Cut. On the square, I'm going to click on it and click on Cut. So everything is set for me. I'm going to go back to the design, and then I'm going to select everything, right click and group it together. And then you're going to add as many as you can that fits inside of your red outline, meaning that everything that's inside your red line, that's what the machine is going to cut. You can have something outside of the line. Just know that anything that's outside of the red line, your machine is not going to cut. So your machine will cut this part of the square, but it's not going to cut this side, if that makes any sense. Me personally, I will not be cutting with my machine just because I want to fill up the page. So I'm going to turn off my registration marks. I'm going to put one square here, click on it, go to my replicate panel on my right, and where it says fill page, I'm going to click. Now I have a whole bunch on my screen, and I'm going to print this out. How do you print from here? Also, if you don't have a printer at home and you want to save this to send somewhere else to print, you need to save this as a PDF file. You need to make sure you save it as a PDF file if you're not printing from home, because a lot of places are not compatible with the software that you are using. How do you save this as a PDF file? You're going to go to File. You're going to go to Save As, Save to Hard Drive. Where it says Save As Type, you're going to click down and save it as a portable document format. You're only able to save this as a PDF file if you have Business Edition. If you don't have Business Edition, you cannot save this. You can only save this as a Silhouette file. If you don't have Business Edition, you're going to have to go a different route, saving this as a PDF file. And I have a separate tutorial showing you how to save it as a PDF file if you have Basic Edition, okay? So now you're going to save this as a PDF file, and then you're going to email it the company that you're going to print at. Or if you're selling digital files, let's say a customer asks you, hey, can you design this for me and I'll pay you? You also need to save this as a PDF file, and you will email your customer the PDF file, all right? How do you print? There's a print symbol right here. You're going to click on it.
You're going to click on print. From here, you're going to select the printer that you have. Also, if you have a Microsoft account, you should have where it says, I think it's, let me look for it. It says Microsoft Print to PDF. Some computers have it. Again, I don't know what computer you own, but if you see that you have Microsoft in your computer, and if you only have Basic Edition, and you don't have the option to save it as a PDF file, when you go print, it's going to say Microsoft Print to PDF. So if you actually click on that and click on print, you actually save that as a PDF file as well. If you download PDF Creator, this is how you're also going to save it. You should have the option here that says PDF Creator, and then you're going to click on that to save it as a PDF, all right? But if I'm printing from home, I'm going to select the printer that I have. I have a Workforce 7720. I'm going to click on Preferences. I'm going to click on Document Size and put 8.5 by 11. And the paper type, I like to print on Premium Presentation Paper Matte. I'm going to click on OK, and then I'm going to print. Some things I would like to tell you. You can use this software without having a cutting machine, guys. I know a lot of people get confused with that and say, well, all the videos that you do, you're doing it in Silhouette Studio, and I don't even have that machine. Guys, this software is amazing to design your items in here. You don't need a cutting machine for a lot of the stuff that I'm teaching you. For example, these right here, you can easily cut by hand. If you want to make a chip bag and stuff like that, you could just print and cut by hand, all right? So I'm going to print and I'm going to come right back.
Once you print out your images, all you have to do is cut them out. Don't forget that you have to print them on the shiny side. So it has a white backing and a shiny side. So the image has to go on the shiny side, the clear film side. And if you want these exact same boxes, I'll put it down below in my Amazon link. I am affiliated with Amazon, so anything you purchase from me, I do get a small commission. Thank you so much for all those that do order from my Amazon link. Okay, so the box. You're going to fold every single score. Where you see the score lines, make sure you fold it. I'm going to place my image in the front. So if you have your box closed, it closes like that. I want the flap to be facing the back, and I'm going to place my image in the front. So I'm just going to fold it like this, leave it flat, grab one of my images, peel the white paper from the back of my sticker, and place this image in the front. After you're done putting all your labels, all you got to do is close the bottom of your box, which is self-explanatory. You just, make sure these are well folded so everything is flushed. Okay? Make sure this is folded in good, and your top. All right, and then you're going to put your bath bomb inside. Alright guys, here is the final result of how the bath bomb boxes look. Feel free to comment down below if you like this video. Also feel free to comment down below any other videos you would like to see from me. Are you liking these videos so far? If you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe and click on the notification bell to get notified when I upload my next tutorial. Also, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you would like to order anything from me, feel free to message me on Facebook or Instagram at Andrina's Kreations. If you don't have no social media, feel free to email me at andrinascreations@yahoo.com. Also, feel free to join my crafting group, Andrina's Kreations Crafting Lounge. As well, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.